Okay, it's understanding that we need that darkness to be transmuted into light. All right. So from the darkness of the underground, from the volcano to sand to soil, to a tree to bear that fruit. Okay. Now, transmuting is pretty much shifting perspective, okay? And verbally speaking is manifesting, or at least understanding that our words carry power. Okay, energy isn't destroyed, it's recycled, reused. So with that in mind, you can turn darkness into light. Here's a collective prayer. Now, again, labels, your own truths, however you want to word it. This is how I've worded it. Celestial Divine Mother and Heavenly Divine Father, I am eternally grateful to be forged by your sacred fire in order to produce divine abundance for the greatest frequency for all in the highest light. Okay? Now you can insert whatever labels, you can insert whatever specific situation that you're in, and then put in desired outcome, all in alignment to your mind, body, and soul, and alignment to the Most High. And okay, so your soul encompasses the will, the energy. So the mind carries the knowledge, but your soul carries the energy to act upon soul knowledge, and it all becoming wisdom. Intention and energy can produce wisdom. But the first divine wisdom, the first divine step of wisdom is having fear of the Spirit of God. Okay? All right. Okay. All right, now frequencies. All right, we're all okay. A crystal is shaped and formed by the frequencies it surrounds itself. All right. And a crystal is also used for the manufacture of a radio. So the crystal is the power bank of the radio. And inside that crystal is the energy, which is the soul. So your soul, what your soul looks like in the spiritual is the type of frequencies that you're operating on. Your soul, the flow of energy. So if you have blockages, if you have energetic cords that do not serve you, it affects your frequencies. If you have not forgiven somebody, it affects your frequencies. If you have not forgiven yourself, it affects your frequency. Okay? Now, your mind is the antenna to the radio. Remember, your mind is also the anchor. So your mind is the antenna to both the physical and spiritual. Your mind, your antenna, is the position you're in, what your receptors are looking like, and your knowledge. So your power bank to your radio is your soul. The antenna to your radio is your mind. And what comes out of the radio is the broadcasting of your reality. Woo! Hallelujah. So again, your crystal is your soul, and it powers the radio. Okay? If you're running on low battery, That's because your hygienes are off. You're consuming the wrong things. There's a blockage. There's somebody that you're surrounding yourself with the wrong things, the wrong people. Your power bank, where are you redirecting that energy? And now the antenna, the receptor, the type of knowledge that's relaying through the radio is your mind. Remember, observe and seeking. Okay. And what's the overall radio and what's coming out of it is the broadcast of your reality. All right. So yeah, cool stuff, right? All right, let's see what else I got here. Okay, things to practice on that I'm just suggesting because these are things that I need to work on. Still your mind and your mouth. When you speak of healing. Try not to say don't, can't, never. These are negative words. When you're thinking, try to think of healing. Say, I am a blessing. I am abundance. Okay? I am peace. I am hope. Okay? So be still. And before you even speak, before you even think, use your discernment and be still. Somebody talks and it takes you a few seconds to reply, don't feel like you're in a rush. You're processing. You're practicing. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. So